Balls are back and they're off and running in the opening race now. Royal Snip and Silver Atom on the outside bounds quickly. Skates has got some speed and going through Junsea now with Blemish outside it. When they settle into stride now, and it's Blemish just from Junsea, Skates third. Then on the outside, Royal Snip fourth. A length further back, Brooks Express. Then Silver Atom, who's midfield and wide on the inside, Kalala, followed by Classy Miss and two to Co-Dancer last of all. They're bunched up at the 600-metre mark. Nearly four across the track. Reading from the outside, Royal Snip. Inside at Skates has now got its head in front. Over on the fence is Junsea, a length into Blemish. Then Classy Miss from Brooks Express. Kalala, a gap into Silver Atom, who dropped out from Co-Dancer. Homeward bound now, Junsea on the inside of Skates. Skates the leader. Down at the 300-metre mark. He shakes it up now as Brooks Express gets out and goes after it. Junsea on the fence fighting back. And here's Classy Miss out deep. Skates is under siege. Brooks Express has ranged up to it from Junsea, the inside. Brooks Express in front now from Skates. Classy Miss out deeper, but Brooks Express wins the first three quarters. Skates will grab second. Third's a photo, Classy Miss are on the inside. Junsea, a gap in the race, Co-Dancer. Then Royal Snip, further back Silver Atom, followed by Kalala, and last of all is Blemish.
And the winner, number 2, Brooks Express, to pay $760, $180. Skates to pay $130. Number 3, Classy Miss, if it's third, $280.
Number 2, Brooks Express, $640 and $171. Skates to pay $1, and those for third, 3, Classy Miss, $260, or number 4, Junsea, $310.
It's here, it's 2 and a photo. 2 and a photo to the opening race on the card. Number 2, Brooks Express. 2, Brooks Express, De Gauci has won. 1 gets second after the photo, Skates. And the judge needing the print to separate the stablemates out wide. Classy Miss back to the inside, Junsea. It's 2, 1 and a further print. Number 3, Classy Miss, the outside, gets third. So it's 2, 1 and 3. 2, 1, 3. Well, Skates, one of the first to bounce off the gate and showed good speed, had its head in front turning, was pushed out 3 deep, though. If there were 4 of them across the track, outside Skates was the stablemate Royal Snip, who started to drop off. Skates then had a head in front of Junsea, who was fighting back, and Brooks Express had just set off the speed, got the last crack at them, and quickly raced to Skates with about 150 to go. And
she about to move up at Kembla.
Racing and majestically one of the fastest away, lobbed a length in front of Whistler second, followed by Subsidy third. Mr. Guelo settles to fourth from Messiah on the outside of a Quiver. A length and a half to My Grenadier, followed by Leopard Lady on the inside of Ben Magic. They're 2.5 in front of Celtic Dream, followed next to last by Master Mason, and after missing the start, Fairways last of all. Inside the 950, majestically on the outside, York is trying to get across a Quiver, but Larry Cassidy holds his ground on the inside. They're 2 lengths in front of Whistler third, followed by Messiah, who settles fourth. A length and a half to Mr. Guelo, followed by Leopard Lady, and a half to Celtic Dream on the outside. They're 2 in front of My Grenadier, followed by Ben Magic. Fairway moving around them, 3 wide after a tardy start. A length and a half to Subsidy, and 7 or 8 lengths last of all was Master Mason to the home turn. Majestically in front has had no luck though. Leads by a half length over a Quiver second, 3/4 away. Third was Whistler, followed by Messiah. Mr. Guelo's the widest runner from Celtic Dream, and Leopard Lady into the straight. Majestically still a long neck to a half length in front. A Quiver is trying hard. They're 2 in front of Whistler. It's still majestically in front inside the 150. Gets away again from a Quiver. On the outside was Whistler, but majestically is in front, starts to forge away, and majestically wins the first by 2. Majestically first, Whistler second. Third was a Quiver for Mr. Guelo. Behind those, Messiah, followed by Celtic Dream and Fairway. Behind those, My Grenadier, Leopard Lady, followed by Master Mason, Ben Magic, and Subsidy was back at the tail of the field.
Super Ted won majestically, the sub, 340, 150, 8 Whistler to return 270, 2 a Quiver 220.
8 Whistler 220 and 2 a Quiver at $2.60. 1, 8 and 2, majestically the winner. A 2-year-old Bay Colt, Maroof, Rose K, owned by Graham and Mrs. J.R. Pash, trained by Jack Denham and ridden by Brian York. Well done to the Pash family. They've got a good one here in majestically. When you consider the horse was so wide, not so wide as such, but the fact that a Quiver, Larry Cassidy, held his ground and York just couldn't get around, and to kick clear as he did, that's been a mighty good performance. 8 is second. Whistler, Len Beasley, a 2-year-old Bay Gelding, Air de France, Montessori, Clary Connors, and third to number 2, a Quiver, Larry Cassidy, a 2-year-old Bay Colt, Dane Hill, Excited Angel, John Hawkes. 182. Fourth to number 6, Mr. Guelo was there, a little bit wide, but didn't really run on, and 7 Messiah was officially 5th. Interim Quinella 16.50, Exacta 21.30, and the trifecta $150.50. Both.
And they're off and running this time, and Royal Voyage clearly won the start down on the inside. Jumped in front of Danelaw, Market Price and Sky Heights, and Wajib Star showing some speed around the outside, goes up second. Bella Signor is last up on the outside of Sky Heights, and Eloise is back to the tail. No great speed, and Royal Voyage leads a length and a half now to on the outside, Wajib Star. Bella Signor was caught deep, and he's going to rush around the outside, a length and a half, Market Price, a half, Danelaw. 2 to Sky Heights last of all on top of the hill, and it's Royal Voyage a half in front of Bella Signor. The stablemates 1-2, 2 lengths further back, Wajib Star. They're not going hard. A length then to Market Price, 4th, 1 then to Danelaw, 5th, and 2 last of all, Sky Heights. He'd be about 6 or 7 off the front, turning down the side. At the 900-metre mark, Royal Voyage, and the pace is only even. A length in front of Bella Signor, Wajib Star pulling double on the outside of Market Price, 4th. 1.5 Danelaw, and a length last of all, Sky Heights, just easing to the outside of Danelaw. 4 lengths covering the field, 6.50 out. Sprint Home coming up. Royal Voyage from Bella Signor, Wajib Star. Then Market Price. Sky Heights is easing around the outside, and Danelaw went back last, 3.5 lengths off them. They sprint now. Royal Voyage a neck in front of Bella Signor, a length and a half, Market Price. Sky Heights, he's hard at it on the outside of Wajib Star, and Danelaw last turning. On the bend, Bella Signor, Royal Voyage from Market Price, who gets out a length off. 2 to Sky Heights, giving a crack with a whip, still about 4 lengths to make up the fave, and Danelaw inside it. Royal Voyage grabbed by Market Price. Market Price hit the front. Sky Heights no today. Market Price raced in front of Royal Voyage, then Sky Heights, further back Danelaw, but Market Price, the filly opens up Market Price, and she wins well. 2 lengths. Sky Heights may grab second on the post from Royal Voyage. A gap Danelaw, then Bella Signor, and Wajib Star last of all.
Winner number 7, Market Price, 742.60. For second, 1 Sky Heights, 110 or 4 Royal Voyage at 320. There's
Number
no
7.
third dividend, 7 and a photo, race 2.
7 Market Price, 710 260. 1 Sky Heights 120, or number 4 Royal Voyage 350.
Of course, before the turn, at the point of the turn here, Oliver, would he have to make his ground in a pretty slowly run race. And 7 goes in the frame. Number 7 Market Price, Greg Childs. Number 1 is second. After the photo, that's Sky Heights. He ran his race in fits and starts, and third is number 4 Royal Voyage, ridden by Darren Gauchi. 7.14 in the frame, 7.14 in 1:35.38. The record is 1:35.2, so this track is on fire because they dropped the speed after they jumped away, and they only quickened up over the last 600. And Sky Heights was able to come into the race but cover his ground when he had to come into the race. And he still just wanted to carry that head a little high in the home straight. The blinkers were fitted today, but he still didn't race truly, in my opinion. And he got to the line to run second, but from the point of the turn, if you're on him, you probably didn't look as though you're going to get a return as far as the win bet went, because he is just struggling to pick up this filly.
Good. Fly back, they're off and running, and down in Monterey was one of the fastest into stride with the well-supported Fearnor on the outside. They matched Motors going down to the judge on the first occasion. 2 away third was Hunter Winemaker on the inside, followed by Sound. A length and a half to Inshallah, followed by Lineage on the inside of Battlewise. Digger Billa's third last. Sir Bacchus next to last. At a length and a half last of all was Racing Writer. A moderate speed as they head out of the straight towards the 1700, and Fearnor is allowed more rain by Len Beasley. Gets a length and a quarter in front. Over down in Monterey second. A length and a half third was Hunter Winemaker, and they've raced 2.5 in front of Sound, followed by Lineage on the inside of Sound. 2 further back to Inshallah as they start to string out over the crossing at the 1400. 3 to Battlewise, 2.5 to Sir Bacchus, followed by Digger Bill next to last. At a length and a half last of all was Racing Writer. They're strung out over plenty of territory. There must be 20 lengths from first to last as they move inside the 1200, and Fearnor lobbing along. Leads by a length and a quarter. Second down in Monterey, 2.5 away third is Hunter Winemaker. 3 further back to Sound, followed by Lineage on the outside of Inshallah. Still 2 lengths clear from Battlewise, followed by Sir Bacchus next to last, but making some ground on the inside of Battlewise. 3 to Digger Bill, and 2.5 last of all was Racing Writer. Down the side of the track, 800 metres out, Fearnor given a steadier by Beasley, but moving up on the outside is Bobby Lisseron down in Monterey. Down in Monterey gets a neck in front of Fearnor the inside. 2 lengths third was Hunter Winemaker with a sitting shot. 2 further back to Sound, followed by Inshallah on the outside. Sir Bacchus is making up good ground on the inner. A half to Lineage, followed by Battlewise. 2 Digger Bill and 3 last of all was Racing Writer. They pack up towards the home turn. Down in Monterey on the outside. Fear Nor's under pressure. Hunter Winemaker out 3 wide, followed by Inshallah, camped off the speed. Sir Bacchus getting the run up along the inside. Into the straight, Hunter Winemaker on the outer. Fear Nor's under pressure. Sir Bacchus third from down in Monterey. Sound, Inshallah the middle. Battlewise on the outside. Many with a hope, 150 out. Hunter Winemaker in front, joined by Inshallah on the outside. Hunter Winemaker, Inshallah. Inshallah on the outside, puts its head in front, and Inshallah beat Hunter Winemaker second. Third might be Battlewise, a nose in front of Sound, followed by down in Monterey Lineage, followed by Sir Bacchus. Fear Nor knocked up and beat 2 home. They were Digger Bill, and last of all was Racing Rider.
Number 8, Insular, to pay $10.30, $2.80. 2, Hunter Winemaker, $1.60. 4, Battlewise, $2.50. Kel.
Yes, thanks, Paul. We've got all clear in the first, all clear on 1, 2 and 6. A length and a quarter by 7, 26 dead, all clear race 1, race 2, 6, 2, 1 selections. And the second is due at 3 to 2.
Thanks, Kel. Back to Rod.
Sorry, Inshallah the winner. Hunter Winemaker was sitting behind them, but Inshallah was trailing Hunter Winemaker along. And the 2 favourites, they were having somewhat of a duel in front. Hunter Winemaker moved up 3 wide, and Inshallah got the middle split. And Inshallah has claimed Hunter Winemaker in the shadows of the post. And third is quite close between Battlewise on the outside and Sound. So the judge has called for a computer image, but Inshallah has won it after the photo. It's 8-2-4. 8 Inshallah Shane Dye, 2 second Hunter Winemaker Mick Dittman, and 4 Battlewise Glenn Boss. 8, 2 and 4. Inshallah the winner, a 5-year-old bay mares, a Beale, Fiery Packs, owned by A. Galbraith and trained by Gay Waterhouse, ridden by Shane Dye. 2 Hunter Winemaker Mick Dittman, a 5-year-old Brown Gelding, Air de France French Impression, David Atkins Broadmeadow. 4 Battlewise Glenn Boss, 6-year-old Bay Gelding, Oak Ridge, Battlemorn, Graham Begg at Randwick.
To halt 3 and a quarter both ways.
She may have missed it about a half, Rose of Dane. She's got no speed. And away quickly is on the outside Northern Song. Going fast on the outside of it now is Blue Paris. Behind them Angel Spirit. Natural Bell going forward around Granada Mist. 2 further back Rose of Dane. On the inside there of Red Tiamo. Interest only 3 out. 2 lengths further back Miss Peridot. And last of all Manila Pan. 1,000 out Northern Song on the inside. A Natural Bell out 3 deep attacking it now. Natural Bell got 3/4 Northern Song. 2 further back now Blue Paris. Angel Spirit 4th the fence. And then came Interest only 3 deep. A length further back in the middle then came Granada Miss. Rose of Dane the fence. A length in Red Tiamo. 2 to Manila Pan. And last of all the outside Miss Peridot. 6.50 out. And pushing up Northern Song with a big weight. About a head in front of Natural Bell outside it. 2 lengths further back Blue Paris has had a good run third on the outside of Angel Spirit. A length in Interest only has been deep around Granada Miss. Rose of Dane tried to get clear. Had to ease. A length further back Miss Peridot. And then came Manila Pan and Red Tiamo. Northern Song got away a length and a half in front of Natural Bell when they turn. Getting out Angel Spirit. Rose of Dane back to the fence. Blue Paris under pressure, losing ground. Then Granada Miss. Northern Song in front. But here's Rose of Dane getting off the fence and running to it quickly now. A gap in the race, Angel Spirit, but Rose of Dane took the lead and quickly got the upper hand for Oliver, and Rose of Dane got clear of Northern Song, and then Manila Pan running on late, but Rose of Dane just over a length to Northern Song. A length third Manila Pan, then Granada Miss, followed by Angel Spirit, Miss Peridot, Natural Bell. Further back in the race then came Interest Only, followed by Red Tiamo. And the New Zealander, Blue Paris, a shocker, last of all.
Winner there, number 2, Rose of Dane at 5.40, 170, 1 Northern Song at 150, third 7 Manal Pan at 7.50.
Number 2, Rose of Dane, 5.80, 180, 1 Northern Song, 160, 7 Manala Pan, $6.70.
Win here. Track against it last start, and Rose of Dane 5.80, 180 at the jump away, and it's had a fairly soft win. He took the option to go back to the fence. He was just held up before the turn. He had to ease off heels here, Oliver. And he went back to the fence. He made the right move. He got a beautiful carry through on the inside of Angel Spirit to get out after Northern Song. She's been a game run yet again, Northern Song, because she didn't have much peace with her 58.5 with Natural Bell up on the outside of her, and she's been game in defeat, but it set the race up for something, getting a good drag into the race, and that certainly was Rose of Dane.
217 Rose of Dane, 541.71 Northern Song, $1.50, 7 Manila Pan, $7.50. The Quadella, $9.80, Exacta, $24.40, and the 217 Trifecta, $419.90.
In race number 4 at
They're racing. Neighbours Ox missed it a length and a half, and winning the start was Parting Jester, but joined by the Hot Pot Align, who burst through on the inside. Align leads Parting Jester. Love Your Wife getting up along the rails, followed by Parting Jester in the middle. Movie Star not far away. Now going around them quickly was Easy Rocking, followed in the middle of runners by Neighbours Ox on the outside of Smarts. A length further back to Cross, followed next to last by Miss Brinkley, and 2 lengths last of all was Choo Chow Kid. They pack up towards the 600-metre mark, and on the inside, Easy Rocking just in front. Disney Dollars to second. Third, Neighbours Ox, followed in the middle by Movie Star. A length and a half to Align, followed by Cross on the outside of it. Love Your Wife, the rails. Behind those, Miss Brinkley. Smart's well back, with back next to last Parting Jester, and last of all, Choo Chow Kid. Into the straight, Easy Rocking in front. Pinches a break of 2 in the Kindergarten Stakes. Love Your Wife second. Align's not running on for the moment, followed by Movie Star, and Smart's on the inside. Easy Rocking's in front inside the last 150. Align is slowly warming up, but Easy Rocking is in front, holding a line, and Easy Rocking. Easy Rocking beat Align. Third, a good debut by Smarts, followed by Cross on the outside, and close up was Miss Brinkley, followed by Love Your Wife, Movie Star, Disney Dollars, Choo Chow Kid, Neighbours Ox knocked up, and last of all was Parting Jester.
on the Super Tab 5, Easy Rocking, $14.30, $2.90, 1 Align, $1.20, and 13 Smarts, $2.70. New South Wales tab, $14.30, 3 even, $1.20 and $3.70.
Seeing the placings, and Easy Rocking, it was a real tussle up front after 200 metres. Easy Rocking got up along the inside to take the front over Align, who showed speed and then settled back about 4th or 5th, and looks to me like it was looking for a bit more than the 1100 metres journey. But full honours to Easy Rocking. A 2-year-old bay colt, Barathea Twiglet, owned by KK and Mrs. S. Chung, and trained by Ron Quinton at Randwick, and ridden superbly by Mick Dittman. 1 second, Align, Rod Quinn, a 2-year-old chestnut colt, Night Shift, Super Trend, John Hawkes at Warwick Farm. And 13 Smart, Shane Dye, a nice debut there. A 2-year-old bay filly, Dane Hill, Smart Little Lady, John Morrish at Randwick. Now it's
they're off and running. Our Unicorn missed it. Our Unicorn missed the jump away about 4 lengths, and jumping quickly on the inside is Istedad. Tara Quahira, Zuccarino, Royal Blue, the 2 greys going forward, settling down. Then Grand Archway, who's going to probably go up and slot in about 4th in the early point from Itagaze, and Our Unicorn. Royal Blue going around the outside to join Zuccarino. A length and a half, Grand Archway. Bossum has caught 3 deep. He might have to push forward now to try and get in. Grand Archway now going up third, but she's still 3 out. Istedad back on the inside of My Jasper, and out 3 deep, Tara Quahira. 2 lengths to Itagaze, and 2 last of all is Our Unicorn. They got this favourite off the track at the moment. Grand Archway over on top of the hill. Royal Blue, Zuccarino, and around the outside goes Tara Quahira now. Tara Quahira took it up at the 1,000-metre mark and moved 2 lengths in front of Royal Blue and Zuccarino. Grand Archway still 3 deep. A length for the back, My Jasper. Istedad the inside, 2 to Itagaze, and a length last of all, Our Unicorn. 800 to go. And the leader, Tara Quahira, 1.5 in front now from Zuccarino and Royal Blue. She'll have to be pretty good from there, Grand Archway. She's now 4 deep. My Jasper back in the middle, followed by Istedad. Then came Our Unicorn on the outside of Itagaze. There's only 3 or 4 lengths covering them at the 500-metre metre mark, and it's Tara Quahira with Zuccarino pushing up on the inside. A length and a half into Grand Archway under some pressure. Our Unicorn deep around the outside, and Intergaze running on. Then My Jasper and Estadad. Grand Archway under the whip and dropped out second last. Zuccarino 2 in front of the 300 metre mark. Estadad is starting to rally, and Intergaze down the middle from Our Unicorn. Estadad has ranged to the front now, on the outside is Intergaze. Estadad a half in front with 100 to go, is finding a bet. The old import Estadad, he got clear from Intergaze and Our Unicorn, and Estadad. Estadad wins the St George, a length and a half Intergaze, 2 away third Our Unicorn, then Zuccarino. Further back came My Jasper, and Grand Archway has beaten 2 home, and they are Tara Quahira, and tailed off is Royal Blue.
Number 2 Istadad, 10.22, 10-1 Intergaze, 180, and 5 Our Unicorn, $2.
2 Istadad, 9.70, 2 even, 1 Intergaze, 190, 5 Our Unicorn, 190.
Well, is this a bad dream or what? They're going down like flies here at Caulfield today, the good things. The best of them. There's Grand Archway. Well, poor old Opie, he was a victim of circumstances here. He was pratted 3 deep. He was pratted 4 wide. He saw plenty of the outside. No quarter was given and no quarter was asked, and he didn't get a look in on this, but she's dropped out from well on the turn at about the 450 metre mark, gone, and down the line she's gone.
And the numbers 215, Estadad, 10.22, 10, 1 Intergaze, 180, 5 Our Unicorn, $2, Quinella, 26.40.